In April 2024, the D.C. area overall had 34 people that would say they liked the Commander's name. 34% of people said they liked the name.
Okay.
1 year later, that's up to 50%.
Okay. Moving.
Of Commanders fans, of people that identified as Commanders fans, that went from 36% to 62%.
Okay.
Almost doubled. Of sports fans overall, went from 34% to 53%. D.C. residents, 43% to 55%. Northern Virginia, 30% to 49%. Suburban Maryland, 36% to 50%.
All right.
The only area not over 50% is Northern Virginia, and they're at 49%. Everybody else is 50% or higher. Pretty big growth, man.
Yep.
What do you attribute it to?
Winning. Jaden Daniels. A newfound respect. National notoriety. People want to be a part of something good, something real, something new, winners. They don't want to be a part of BS. And let's be real, it had become that before. People, when the team was making little runs, they still weren't coming to the games. Many people didn't tell me that they were not supporting, or they were supporting the Redskins. They said they weren't supporting Dan Snyder anymore. When he left, you saw how many people came back? Hell, we were out there at the bullpen right here. You know it. So I know I hear people say a lot of stuff. I understand. You have that right. But winning, that little saying, winning cures all, it's factual.
Winning cures everything. Just on a personal level, what has dramatically changed for me, my kids are into it. Like, my kids saying the name Commanders and asking me about the Commanders, and Daddy, are you going to Commanders Park? Like, helps me ingrain the name a little bit more. And I also think, most people now.
You can't teach old dogs new tricks.
I still say Skins all the time. I'm trying to be better about it. It's just a habit.
I used to say Skins a lot when I was playing. Like I said, I used to do this thing called Native Vision. And as I sat and talked to a lot of those elder people there, I said, I'm gonna show my respect as much as I can.
Let's hit these phones real quick. Let's start with our boy Los in Severna Park. Los, what do you think? A lot more people like the Commander's name.
Yeah, a lot more people like the Commander's name. I've grown accustomed to the name as well. I only own Salute to Service Commander's gear because I think it's appropriate. You know, that's the only reason why I like it. But, you know, I still go to the games wearing Redskins Sean Taylor jerseys. I still wear my Redskins hat. I
think that's totally fine.
You know?
But that's fine. I mean, if you have it, you ain't gonna just throw it away.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, as it gets closer to more and more, like I bought my girlfriend a Jaden Daniels Commanders jersey. I don't own one, but now I'm kind of jealous that I don't own one, you know, because she loves that. She loves the name. So, you know, as it goes on, I will definitely be getting a Commanders jersey. I know they're going to get alternative jersey. They might bring back the old logo, maybe. We don't know. But, yeah, I'll get a Commanders jersey. I can see myself doing that. Thanks for taking my call, guys.
I appreciate it, Los. I think Jaden helps.
That's it. He sells.
I mean, to me, it's...
That dude sells.
I honestly wonder if Jaden didn't hit the ground running so well, so right away. The ownership has made it clear they were never going back to the old name. And people kept clinging to things, even though it was apparent they were never going back. And I think we finally reached a turning point on that. I can't imagine there are still people that think they're going to turn it back to Redskins.
JP, I don't know why you don't like to act like you live in this world. There are people that still believe that.
I bet 80%, 90% of people know they're not going back to Redskins.
I think it's a stretch. I think there's a lot of people that still feel that it will.
I'm not saying want it to, that it will actually happen. There are certainly people that want it to.
I'm on the side of I'm on what you're saying, but there are people out there that still think the other totally way. They don't think that it's going to be stuck this way. When you see all the stuff that's going on in society today, how they're trying to remove and just bring all kind of stupid stuff back, people believe that things can still happen.
Here's what I can tell you definitively: they're never bringing Redskins back.
Well, I've been said that,
but I think there was a real, legitimate discussion about would they change the name again. I don't think they are now. I think that has changed. I think the success, Josh Harris said on the record, in our building, we now believe in what a commander is, what Commanders football is about.
I'll just tell you, business is good in that land over there with Josh and his partners, not just his partners on the team, partners in business. You know, I look at a lot of stuff. I know people that work in different industries and digital source or something like that. I think Josh it's communication to purchase that, which owns DataBank. So they doing good business.
Oh,
they ain't going backwards. Why would they do something that's going to hurt them? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so.
Do you like the name more after a year of winning? Jaden Daniels wearing the jerseys. Shane is in Tennessee. What's up, Shane?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
We're good, man.
How are you?
Hey, look, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. I hate the name, but look, as long as they win it, who cares what they can call them the Popsicle DC. I don't care. As long as they hold that trophy up, they can name it whatever they want. Winning solves everything. Look what this team has done. Look, we don't even mention the old days no more because you have one good winning season. Look what happens. And the future's bright. They got the great organization now. They got a great management. And we moved on finally from the Snyder era. We can finally say they're gone. All those players on Ron Rivera is gone, right? So, you know, a couple, John Payne and all them. But I don't see him on this team. I think they're going to actually trade him before I think he's gone. But I don't care as long as we win. I'm with Brian. Winning, just win, baby, just win.
Just win. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate the call. I mean, B, that's what you've been saying is you can call them the pink tulips.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And
I bet you we'll sell a lot of hats.
I still have thank you, Shane. My central complaint has always been I just think it's too wordy. Washington Commanders, and there's no good nickname. But like as time goes on, you just kind of deal.
Bro, when people start, this is the thing, Jay.
That's my personal feeling. I'm not saying
that's your personal feeling, but what I'm saying, when you're losing, yes, it becomes a point.
Right.
When they start winning, you didn't have a problem saying Commanders.
I figured it out.
Just say it.
I can make all those syllables work, man. We're gonna keep the phone lines going on this 800-636-1067. A lot of times you see a poll and you think something's incorrect. You think it's skewed or it's pushed one way, or you wonder about the polling results or how they got there, etc.
Mm-hmm.
This all tracks to me. And I bet if you got younger people, I wonder if they break this down by age. It seems like it's just geographical breakdown.
Some of the younger people, they never saw the Redskins win.
They certainly never cared about them because they were bad.
Yeah.
I am curious. I think they could do a new logo, something that would be cooler than the W. I don't think they're going back to the old logo. But I think there is room. You know what all these great teams do? You know what the NBA does constantly and like pro soccer and all these teams? Like, keep tweaking it. Introduce new stuff. Now, the NFL has restrictions in when and how often you can do that. But, like, introduce a secondary logo.
If I could do it 5 times, I'm doing it 5 times.
Right. Like, and
I'm going to do it right when the other stuff get a little still. Bam, put out something.
Right. And I think they will continue to add more and new stuff. Adam is in Reston.
What's up, Adam?
What's up, dudes? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling. What do you think about the name 1 year into the Jaden Daniels era?
Yeah, so I'm 41, born and raised in the DMV, and I hated the Commander's name. Up until now, I feel like the reason we hated it all was because we had no memories to go along with it. We wanted the former name because it reminded me of my dad and growing up and, being like block parties when,
in the 80s when, like the Dexter Manley and like the big names, like fun names, and BMitch was playing, all that stuff. We have memories of that. And we don't have any memories of the Commanders or any of that. So we were all like, whatever, just give me something better. Now, dude, I don't know if I've ever had a year as fun as last year. I don't want to change the name. We've started something fresh. Let's go with it. It's who we are now.
That's it.
There you go. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate the
What's up,
call,
brother?
man.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Going to keep these phone lines open, 800-636-1067. Whatever it is you're thinking, Commanders is the name, not going anywhere.